a couple videos for you guys today, and this is my friend Jordan.
Hi.
And she's going to be helping me out just so that you guys get not just my perspective, but hers as well and her input in this. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is the differences between history in college, in the university level, and history in high school. So the way that they teach your history in elementary school is kind of like a story. They want you to familiarize yourself with the story, kind of what happened, stuff like that. Once you hit the middle school level, they want you to remember dates and names, so they make you memorize those and kind of learn it in a timeline manner. And you remember that, right?
Absolutely.
Timeline. And history isn't really like that, but that's how they want you to remember it. Then once you get to high school, they want you to be able to analyze history and to put those names and years that you memorized and analyze them and put them historically into context. But they give you kind of leading questions like, to what extent or what led up to whatever event that they want you to talk about. And that's not the type of question that you'll be getting in college. In college, also the reading level and the workload is going to be different. You're going to come across primary, secondary sources, and tertiary sources. And a tertiary source is probably what you guys are more comfortable with, which is just a regular textbook. A primary source is a source written at the time that it talks about, and a secondary source is something written by a historian where you get their analysis on what happened. So, Jordan, any differences that you see between history and college level history?
Definitely when it's high school history, the tests are kind of, you still get the multiple choice tests. They're a little bit more comprehensive, obviously, than elementary school will be. But like Ruth said, a lot of the questions are like, what led up to blah, blah, blah. Whereas in college, the tests are all going to be written. They're going to be probably like 7 identifications of terms or people or specific dates, and then like 2 essays. For example, like one of the IDs will just be like, all they'll give you is like King Ramses, and you'll have to talk and you'll have to say who, what, when, where, why, basically.
Right.
So yeah.
And then also the workload, again, is going to be different. You're not going to just be reading out of a textbook. You're not just going to be regurgitating what's in the textbook. Some input and outside sources are going to be required from primary sources, other readings that you're going to do, and also some research that you're going to have to do yourself. So those are going to be big differences you're going to find. Also, history itself is going to be different. I know that in high school you're underage. You're under 18. There's some stuff they can't tell you because it's not appropriate for a high school setting. Some of those things might be like that they had dildos in, in Mesopotamia. That's not going to be appropriate, although amazing. Not appropriate to tell high school students. Also, stuff like Plymouth Rock, there isn't really a Plymouth Rock. So you might be a little surprised at what you're going to be listening to. And teachers, especially if you take U.S. history, really make it a point to telling you what they told you in high school and how that's not real versus what we really have historical records of. So just be prepared for that. That's going to be some differences that you're going to encounter. And yeah, be prepared for our next videos, which are going to be on how to analyze history, our school supply haul video, and historical facts. So, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.